Welcome to Ishura's World. I'm your life coach, High Priestess style. Hi everyone, my name is Ishura and High Priestess Ishura, and today I want to speak a circle of love regarding moving out of state. Moving out of state, whether it be from one state to another, there are certain things that someone who's moving out of state will deal with outside of someone who just moves from one house to another in the same vicinity. When you're moving out of state, please do homework on the place you're going to. When you're moving out of state, please make sure you have some type of nest egg, whether it be $100 to $20,000, to keep you going as you get situated in the new area. Please do studying and homework on the new area so you could accustom yourself with the new ways of doing and feeling and living in the new area. Please be also advised. I'm going to speak about my situation. I moved from New York City to Hawaii. And what I noticed, I dealt with out-of-state movers. You have to be very, very careful with these movers. I dealt with the company. Please check out my detailed video on that. Right now, I can't really go too detailed into it because I am in a claims dispute with the company as we speak. The name of the company that I'm in a claims dispute with is two companies, actually. There was one company in New York called National Movers that came on the wrong day, destroyed some of the stuff that I had during the transaction. They were missing in action when I wanted to speak to them. And when they finally came, and they don't come unless you have all the money that they requested. They even tried to make me pay more, which I wasn't having. You deal with the companies stealing and also taking from you. And notice this hustle with these movers, especially from where I dealt with, going from New York to Hawaii. I dealt with one company in New York called National Movers, but when my stuff traveled from New York to California and then stayed in California for a little while before it was shipped on a boat to Hawaii. And when it got to Hawaii, it wasn't National Movers bringing me my stuff because they don't have a company based out here. So what they do is they give your belongings to a company that's established here in New York to finish the job. And what I noticed between National Movers and Hawaiian Movers, because Hawaiian Movers was the name of the company that delivered my stuff to me, what I noticed is both of them were very inconsistent. Both of them left me hanging and really didn't keep me abreast on what was going on with my stuff. Both of them, I feel, put my stuff in danger because by the time Hawaiian Movers dropped off my stuff, I was missing a guitar and a couple of other items. So please be aware when you're doing out of state moves, please be aware that the less you have when you're moving, the better, because the more you have is the more you have to account for. And the more you have to account for is the more liability that you hold with the other people. So now I'm in a big claims dispute with this company trying to get reparations back for what I've lost. And I know for a fact if I can't get it from National Movers, I'm going to try to press charges on Hawaiian Movers, because when it comes down to it, you both had my stuff. I don't know when you lost my belongings. It could have been before California. It could have been before Hawaii or when it got to Hawaii, whatever the case. I feel both companies are liable. So I will be filing a claim for both companies, because when it comes down to it, I cried for like 5 minutes when I found out that a guitar that I just purchased, just restrung, and just purchased the guitar case for it and everything to have here in Hawaii, and now I don't have it because someone decided that it was okay for them to steal my item, is ridiculous. So when it comes to moving out of state, if I can give you any type of warning, I wouldn't fuck with National Movers and I wouldn't fuck with Hawaiian Movers, because both of them, to me, was basically shitty, in my opinion. Again, warning, warning, this is just my opinion and my opinion only and what I've dealt with these two companies. But both companies left me hanging. Both companies decided not to call me when I left messages. Both companies I feel didn't really cater to how I feel dealing with people's private and personal belongings should be catered to when it comes to people's belongings. You know what I mean? So keep in mind, national movers and Hawaiian movers, use at your own risk, because right now I'm in litigation just because of it. So what else I think you should know about moving out of state? If you're going to move out of state, give it at least 1 year or more to acclimate in the new area. Don't be in the place for 5 months and be like, oh, it's shitty, I want to go back, or I want to change areas. Give your area some time to show you love, you know? And I know ever since I came out here, this island has been showing me nothing but love. I haven't been getting the love from the islanders or the white people or well, I should say the Filipinos. They're cool because my neighbor's a Filipino and they're completely nice and awesome. But the most of the people on the island, I haven't been feeling the love from. But the island itself, the ground, the dirt, the nature, the birds, the flowers, the trees, they've been showing me love. The circumstance, the synchrodestiny, all of that. As an enlightening being who moved to Hawaii because of her transcending journey of mental enlightenment. I mean, I didn't move just, I felt like moving and it's like, oh, it's the cool thing to do, let's move. No, I moved out here for an enlightenment and a higher level of thinking and feeling. And this land has not let me down at all. So be very, very careful when you're moving out of state, because when it comes down to it, you're going to deal with a lot of things that won't be as okay as the excitement of moving to a new area. And please understand that when you're planning to do a big thing like an out-of-state move, try not to tell the people who are going to miss you when you do complete the out-of-state move, because whether they're coming from a place of, oh my God, I don't believe you're going to move out there, to, oh my God, you're going to be too far, I'm going to miss you, to, girl, you can't go out there, you broke. Like, I came out here with nothing, with nothing. Check out my story time on deciding to move from New York City to Hawaii. Like, I came out here with nothing. And what I noticed was that even with nothing, I always, always had something with black magic. Always. Okay, so know that out of state moves are gangster moves, are big life changing moves. And when you do so, make sure you do your homework. That's book wise and also that's spiritually wise. Like, think about it. Like, do you want to go out there? Can you do well out there? Can you reap benefits on multiple levels out there? You know, do you see yourself dying out there? Because that was my last straw. When I decided to move away from all my family in New York and come out here to Hawaii, where I knew nobody, no man, no money, no job, no home. I finally got an apartment, but no home, and just no car, no furniture. I started everything from the ground up again when I moved out here. And it's been such a transcending, uplifting experience. And I realized you're right. You're ready to move, no matter your aesthetic or materialistic situation on how it's going to get done. You know that you rather die where you're going than stay and continue living where you at. End of story. Like, I made that decision. I was like, I'd rather go to Hawaii and die out there than continue to live my life out here the same la-di-da, not uplifting, not rising, not doing better. I noticed the stagnation in my life where I wasn't gaining and I wasn't losing. It was just a perpetual one-mindedness, a perpetual same shit every day over and over and over again. And to me, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. So I realized, you know what? I have to do something extreme. I have to leave and do something and experience something I've never experienced before. So I came out here where I have no family. And this land has not let me down. Some of the people I think are really ugly, but this land, the dirt, has not let me down. Okay, and on that note, this has been a quick moving out of state video on the metaphysical level. Get your mind right. Get your stones right. Because I know when I came out here to Hawaii, I had my stones. Because my stones protected me from all the craziness that's been going around. If you think a homeless shelter in New York is bad, wait till you check out a homeless shelter in Hawaii. It is not a nice thing. So you have to basically protect yourself from negative energies and stuff when you're traveling on the bus, when you're living or being around these shelters, or when you're in vicinities and areas where there's a lot of negativity, like Waianae. I mean, there's negativity everywhere, but there's a large amount of negativity vibrations in Waianae. And that's the shelter that I went to. Again, feel free to listen and go check out my story time video of me moving from New York to Hawaii to really get the true private stories on what I experienced as a Black woman moving from New York City to this beautiful island I call Hawaii. Anyway, this has been another one. Woo! Ishara's what? Ishara's world. Please feel free to check out my metaphysical services on my business website at www.lifecoachhealing.com. Pretend the words are at the bottom here because I don't do editing. I'm Raw Dog Holyfield. Plain video. Press record, press stop. At www.lifecoachhealing.com, where we are healing hearts, one heart at a time. Because I'm not your average life coach. This has been brought to you today by YouTube Ishara, YouTube I Am Ishara, YouTube Life Coach Healing HP, and YouTube Ishara High Priestess, where we talk about all things metaphysical. And also check out my nonprofit at mamasfamilycircle.com. See you soon, guys. Make that move. This has been a circle of love about moving out of state. Bye now. I say goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my God.